This one's a bit out the gate, and I hope you'll answer it. Okay? It's one or the other, remember?
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
I'm nervous for this one.
Yeah, I know she's nervous. She knows it's coming, eh?
BODCAST. BODCAST.
What up, vibers? My name is Dr. Fresh. Welcome to the first BODCAST for 2024. Before we get underway, just want to recognize our sponsors for this podcast, Nescafe. Life can be hectic, and there is nothing more important than starting each day off on the right foot. So grab a cup and begin your day with a delicious taste of Nescafe. Now here, we've got the sugar-free range, 98% sugar-free, the chocolate hazelnut mocha, beautiful, love it, and the vanilla malt latte. Again, these are available from Nescafe and are awesome if you're looking at watching your carbs or your calories. So get along to their website, www.nescafe.com, put in the keywords RV957, and you'll be able to get 20% off your next purchase, whānau. All right, let's get into it. Joining me for the first podcast in 2024 is a young, amazing Polynesian Māori female / woman, or girl, however she wants to describe herself. She's in with me in studios, and her name is Tiare Manu. Hey, girl.
Hello, thank you for having me.
No, all good. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling?
Really nervous, but excited.
Nervous. Don't be nervous. Be excited. The podcast is all about the doctor catching up with cool young people that are doing amazing things in our community. Well, I'm going to hand it over to you. Do you want to sort of introduce yourself officially?
Yeah, my name is Tiare Manu. Should I do my pepe house?
Yeah, of course, if you want to.
Oh, well, ko Ngāti Wai tōku iwi, ko te kāpata ai tōku hapu, ko kapo ai tōku maunga, ko te turiki tōku marae, ko waikare tōku awa, ko tiare tōku ingoa, I te tāo tōku mama hiri tēnei no waikare, I te tāo tōku papa hiri tēnei no Aitutaki. So yeah, I'm Tiare, born and raised here in Tokoroa. My mum hails from Ngāti Wai up north near Bay of Islands, and my dad is from the beautiful island of Aitutaki.
Isn't it beautiful, eh? Just
it
quietly.
is.
It's beautiful,
It is.
whānau. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And I must say, I've got to recognise this. You're the first guest that has actually done their pepe on this program.
Oh, my grandmother would be very proud.
That is so cool. Not too many vibers do it when they come in here, whether it's because they don't know it or they're too shy to, but you're the first one to do it. So big ups to you, Tiare. Big ups to you. So you mentioned a local. Tell us the names of your parents, your siblings, your family.
My parents are Tiare Manu and Noro Manu. Some know them as Ta. They are teachers here at the local high school, Tokoroa High School. And then I have 4 brothers, 2 older, 2 younger. So that's Denzel, Joseph, Carney and Brooklyn. And yeah, no sisters.
You're smack bang in the middle, eh?
Yeah.
Are you the sport one?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty well rounded.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you could be described as the rose between the thorns. Has anyone said that to you?
Yeah, there's been a
You
few.
know?
Yeah.
Pretty much. 2 brothers on both sides, you'll be well looked after. But as you say, you're
they
well
humble
rounded.
me,
They
those
do?
brothers. Yeah,
Hey?
they keep me in line.
Oh, that's a good thing. Hey, before we ask you about your back in your childhood, where you went to school like that, what's your current position here in Tokoroa?
Oh yeah, I'm a pharmacist here at the community pharmacy. I jump between both of the local pharmacies. So yeah,
Cool.
it's been good.
How was that anyway? Just quietly before
Yeah, it's pretty hectic. I've been qualified for just a year in December, just gone. So lots of learning curves and stuff. But it's been fun to work
Cool.
here in Tokoroa.
So what do you got to learn? Let me ask you, like, do you have to study? How many years you got to study for it?
Yeah, so it's a bachelor's degree. Well, my route was a bachelor's degree. 4 years, And then you have to do an internship year as well. So that's after uni, and then you just work in a pharmacy and do assignments and stuff, and then you have a big test at the end of the year, and then
So basically, you've got to learn everything, all the sort of different tablets and all that sort of stuff. You got to learn everything.
Yeah, and like I like to think of it that if you don't know it all, then you at least know where to look and what some reliable resources are to like know more about medications and stuff.
Let's talk about the process. What actually happens if I'm after a prescription, it comes into the chemist? When does it get to you?
It's a bit different now since COVID. They've got a bit more electronic, so usually the doctors send it straight to the pharmacy. The patient doesn't really see it much, which is probably why sometimes people come in and their script hasn't arrived yet. So we get the script, then someone will enter the script, so put it through the computer, do a quick clinical check, make sure it's the right dose for you, and whatnot. They enter it, and then it goes to the next person, and they dispense it. That's what people think. That's what most people think. People in pharmacy do is just put a sticker in a box and count tablets.
Yep.
So that's what that person does, and then at the end, everything has to be checked by the pharmacist. So we check it all, make sure it's what the doctor prescribed, that the doctor prescribed something appropriate and clinically relevant, something within dosage. Some medicines interact with each other, so a quick check on that, and then that's when we give it out. But we also do like primary healthcare, so if someone comes in with a question, pregnant woman might come in experiencing like morning sickness or something like that, then we just try to find the best option for them or refer if needed.
All right, so that's why, me just from the outside looking in, you think you bring it in and you get it 5 minutes later and it's all good in the hood.
Yeah.
But just listening to you explain that actually makes sense as to why it's not just bring it in 5 minutes later, you get your prescription. You've got to go through, probably a system or a tick box system. Yeah,
we call it an SOP. I don't even know what it stands for, but it's like a procedure, really.
Yep.
Just making sure that everything's right for you. Yeah, some people think it's just like you're going to the shop and we just pick it all and everything. But, yeah, there is a process. We're trying to make sure that you're safe. And
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't sort of realise that. So your role is just as important as a doctor's role then, right?
Yeah, we're just like the final check, really. Obviously, doctors are really busy, so we just try to support them when they prescribe, making sure it's correct for them. Yeah.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you in the pharmacy working there? Has everything been like real good for you, or have you had a little boo-boo here and there, or how does...
like mistakes and stuff?
Yeah, what's the worst thing that's happened?
I haven't had anything come back to me that I've done, which I'm so grateful for. I'd say the worst thing is just like angry people. Yeah, I get it when people are sick and it's taken a long time, but it's more so people that don't really have compassion. Or there's
a few of those here in Tokoroa, isn't there?
Yeah,
Are you one of those? Are you one of those? Learn compassion. Come on. Hey, come on, Yeah, because obviously, when I've been in there a few times, it's really, really busy. And obviously it must be a real pressure cooking type role because you're actually interacting with the public,
Yeah.
Right there,
Yeah, and a lot of it is like legal things as well. There's things in place like we can't give medications at a certain time, and so sometimes people don't realize that it's not that we don't want to give it to you, it's that our licenses are on the line or whatever it is. So it's I want to be qualified for more than a year.
That's pretty cool, man. So once you're qualified, that means you can basically go anywhere you want to any pharmacy. Is that how it rolls?
Yeah, in New Zealand. I'm not too sure about overseas. But in New Zealand you can just go there. Yeah, I think you just have to be registered. You have to renew your registration every year. Yeah. What
made you want to go down the path of being a pharmacist here?
Yeah, I always enjoyed health, and then I at first wanted to do med, and then when I went to uni I realised I didn't really like blood or because you have to do a Bachelor of Surgery to get into med, I think. And so I was cutting people and just seeing gross things wasn't really my forte. And so I just decided to pick something a little less...
traumatic.
Yeah, traumatic, exactly. And then I realised pharmacy was quite accessible to the public, which is what I liked about it. Yeah.
I see a few people there behind the counter working. Like, how big is your team?
Pretty big. Like here in town, because we have 3 departments: the hospital, the town, and then we have the medico department, which makes all the sachet rolls. So for any say in town, ideally there'd be 3 technicians, maybe a training one within that, and then 2 or 3 pharmacists as well, and then the shop girls at the front to help out there too.
So it's quite a it's quite a large team, isn't it?
Yeah. Still needing to be large.
Wow, that's
so
crazy.
if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for a career pathway, it's very short staffed.
I can do 7 to 9 at night. I think I can squeeze that in somewhere.
Oh yeah, I might do a late
amongst
night.
all the trainings. That's pretty cool. And so you mentioned interaction with the community. That's probably something you want to look at doing further down the line.
Yeah, we're trying to get a bit more. We call them medicines use reviews. So if people aren't taking their medicines as they should, we try to figure out why. So like little consultations. In that way, just to see if there's a way that we can best make their regime best for them.
Yep.
And then like primary healthcare ones, I really enjoy that kind of stuff. I always tell people I know, because it's quite hard to get into a doctor at the moment. So if you just go to the pharmacy and just tell them what you're experiencing there, maybe sometimes there might be some over-the-counter things that might help. And then if not, then we can always say, it's probably best if you see a doctor, but at least that way it's a bit more accessible.
It's crazy you mention that, because I know people who don't even have a doctor and just can't find one.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy to think we're in the day and age where even a doctor's really not even that accessible, right?
Yeah. It's a bit sad, really.
It's crazy. And then you go to A&E and you sit there for 20 hours.
Yeah.
Sorry, maybe some don't sit there for 20 hours, but you seem to sit there for I don't know, the health system's pretty crazy at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, a lot of pressure on them.
Definitely a lot of pressure for you guys. You guys are front line, right? You guys do what am I looking for? Injections, vaccinations? You guys do that too?
Yeah, we're starting flu vaccinations in April. Yeah, I don't do them, but
all right. Someone else comes in and jabs you.
Just some other pharmacists do them.
Yep.
It's a bit scary for me.
So you're not into the needle bit either?
Yeah, it's just like if someone had an allergic reaction, it's all on me, and too much pressure. So I just leave it to my boss to do.
I love it. Hey, speaking about pressure, when you finish for the day, what does Tiare Manu normally get up to? How do you de-stress from a stressful sort of day or situation?
Oh yeah, some days are like so stressful. I just like sit down and look at the wall for like half an hour doing absolutely nothing. But usually I'd go home, always have good food.
Yep.
And I always hang out with my little nephew. His name's Char. He's crack up. So he kind of grounds me and makes me realise it's, not too serious.
I love it.
And just like leave it all at work really, and then when I get home just kind of relax and think about other things. Yeah.
I suppose it's just as important, like you've got to find some me time.
Yeah.
To sort of bring yourself down, because you're back into it before you know it, right?
Well, yeah. And it's just such a high pressure environment sometimes in the pharmacy, so it's good to just do nothing, relax. Yeah.
Is it just a Monday to Friday gig?
For me it is, unless at the moment we have another pharmacist who covers the weekends and public holidays, so it's just when he's away, so grateful for him. Monday to Friday for me.
Which pharmacist do you prefer, town or hospital?
Oh, no comment.
No comment.
No, the people there will hate me.
Oh, I love it. Hey, that's the best answer you give. No comment. I might get a few of those later, Whānau.
Pass.
Just watch out for the no comment pass. All right, let's go back to the beginning. You're born here. Mm-hmm. Do you remember your preschool you went to, or your kindergarten?
Yeah, I went to the Pununga, where I went with Tiare, some other people there, and then I went to...
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, so we've been besties since nappy days. And then I also went to Clyde Street Kindergarten with Mama Lisa.
Yep.
Went there with the Treadaways, Cherie and Dion.
Yes.
Then primary school, went to East School, We lived right next door, and then that closed down.
East School.
Yeah.
You must have been one of the last.
Yeah, it was good.
Hey?
It was so good. And then when I was year 6, I think it just closed down. So then we went to Strathmore, Tokoroa Intermediate, and then Tokai.
Six Islanders go to Strathmore.
Yeah. We just lived
Hey?
close to that,
No,
so
love
I
it,
think
I
that
love
was
it.
our reasoning.
Do you have a memory from the punanga? Like, is there a memory? I know, a lot of people don't have too many memories from the sort of first 5 years of your life. Do you have any memories that stick out?
Oh, I just remember hanging out with the mamas and stuff.
Yep.
And it's just, nothing in
That's what it's
particular,
about, eh?
but singing all the songs and stuff.
The love, feeling the love.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about it, eh? Beautiful stuff. What about East School? Any memories from East School?
The pool. There was a pool at the
Yes,
back.
there was.
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. We'd just go there a bit more often than we were supposed to. It's like
Yep.
our personal pool, really, because we were just up. I don't know if we were supposed to say that, but
That's
yeah,
all good.
Yeah.
Some people have those hookups, and when you
Yeah,
have those hookups, you have
exactly.
those hookups.
Yeah, we did all out. Like, I remember the twins, my little brothers, they
Yep.
had their birthday there. Well, we probably all had our birthday there, but I remember their birthday in particular. That was fun. Yeah.
Groovy.
I remember our athletics day, and my nan used to come with this big pile of, like, all this food, and she'd sit on the hill and then, like, invite all the other kids to come and have a feed too. Yeah.
That's cool, eh? That's sort of what our town is about, really. When you put it like that, it's just a real family orientated
Yeah.
place, and that's what it's all about, man. Putting your food down and sharing with all the kids. So Strathmore School, any memories from Strathmore School?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Robertson was my teacher.
Or was he?
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he made it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There would have been a few kids back then going to Strathmore.
Yeah, I went with like Cameron Nicholas. I don't know if you remember her.
Yeah.
But heaps actually.
Heaps.
Yeah,
Hey, Strathmore School.
Tiriki
Hey, Tiriki pops up
Yeah,
everywhere,
gosh,
that
I can't get away from him.
guy. Hey, he's never been on the podcast either,
Oh,
Tiriki
might be
today.
next.
Hey, might have to hunt that guy down. No, that's cool. So, where did you go after primary?
Tokoroa Intermediate.
Red
Yeah.
Dogs, eh?
Yeah.
All
So
day.
Mrs. Pookie. Mrs. Pookie
Yep.
taught all of us, I think.
Wow.
Everyone in my family. Yeah.
How did you go there? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was awesome. Really enjoyed it.
Do you, what house were you in?
I was in
Here's the question.
Grey.
You were in Grey?
Yeah, that's the yellow one, eh? Yeah, Grey house.
Grey?
Yeah.
How were you guys back then? Like, when I was at intermediate, Grey was like,
Oh, no.
all the
we
grey
were
over
pretty-
there. Hey, that's what Grey was.
No, we're
all
pretty
the
good,
grey
I
over
think.
there.
To be honest, I don't remember much, but I'm pretty sure I remember us taking out a few awards there.
Yeah, I did hear over the years it sort of changed, and because
Yeah.
I'm a Cobham boy all day, green all day. But back in those days, it was always Cobham and Hobson that were always
Oh, yeah. They
at
were
the forefront of everything.
They were.
So
it was
they must have-
opposite.
See, so it was Freiburg and Grey, huh? Who would have thought, Whānau? Who would have thought? Hey, especially all you 90s, late 80s kids. Who would have thought? Grey and Freiburg. That's pretty cool. So Mrs. Pookie was your teacher there, or Miss Pookie?
Yep.
Any cool memories? Like anything cool happened to you that were you into? I don't know. Did you guys play paddle tennis back then, or am I
No
going
idea
way
what
back?
that is.
Hey, see,
Yeah.
I'm going way back, aren't I?
Yeah, I played a lot of sport in there. I remember that was when Kiorahi just kind of got
Oh,
introduced. And so, that was with Mrs. Pookie, and she was teaching us that. So that was always fun. Kind of felt like a pioneer in, in that sense.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. You made friends, obviously lifelong friends
yeah.
at intermediate. Did you ever wonder what it would be like to go to Tainui?
Nah, I never
Nah.
even considered it.
Hey, gee, they don't even consider it now. Jokes.
Just our family is creatures of habit, so everyone went to Tokoroa Intermediate, so we all went to.
See, I'm like
Yeah.
that too. Creatures of habit, I like that. Hey, I think our producers are brown cows over there. See all
Is that the nickname for Tiny?
Yeah, yeah.
Brown
Tainui,
cows.
brown cows. Well, when
What
we
a
grew up, it
name!
was brown
Who
cows.
wants to be called a brown cow?
It was brown cows for Tainui, it was red dogs for Tokoroa Intermediate. Tokoroa High School was green snot, and
Oh,
Forest View was blue jews.
Wow,
I know.
I'm learning today.
Hey, your dad would know those names. You'd
Yeah.
be very familiar with
Yeah.
them. But yeah, so it was blue jews, green snot, brown cows, and red dogs. I don't know about the green snot bit, but that's what it
Yeah.
was. That's what it was. So obviously, being a creature of habit, you would have moved on to Tokoroa High School.
Yep.
Any inkling to go the other way?
I actually asked my mum. Like, I was in year 9, So I was already at Tokoroa High School, and I was like, would you have let me go to Wharewhi High School? She's like, yeah, if you wanted to. But
Yep.
I was like, oh, actually, sorry, I didn't really. Mainly because most of my friends were going to Tokoroa High School as well.
Yep.
And lots of my family were already there as well. So, again, didn't really put too much thought into it. And it was so far away. I would have had to walk to school.
Yeah, it's a long way to walk.
Yeah, and then my parents just
Hey?
take me to school with them on their way to work, so it's fine.
But talking about walking to school, your uncle and your dad used to make the trek
Yeah.
on occasions. Sometimes they take the bus too, just quietly. I don't know if they paid for it though, but
Oh, yeah, probably not. Sneaking in.
the Kelso boys walking to Forest, never forget that. They were one of the very few that went that way too.
Yeah.
Back in the days. Tokoroa High School. What were your memories through the junior years 9 and 10? Did you enjoy it? Well, obviously. Must
Yeah,
have.
it was good. I remember not putting as much effort into my academics as I did in my senior years. I remember me and Regs did level 1 in year 10. We felt so cool doing that. So lame now that I think about it. But yeah, I just loved high
Yep.
school. It was real fun. Lots of sport. Puna. That was awesome. Yeah.
What sport did you play through years 9 and 10?
Rugby, netball, and touch.
What was your favourite?
Oh, I don't know. They were all fun. Maybe
Yeah.
rugby.
Rugby?
Rugby was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you like about rugby? Was it just the physical contact? Was it the open spaces? Or
I think bit of both. Just like,
rugby play over there?
yeah,
Oh,
getting
yeah.
my anger out maybe. No.
Yeah.
Nah, it was good. I had good friends there, Regs and Selena and that. It was, and Anahera even. The Wilson Jenkins. Just, yeah, it was good fun.
Pretty gangster
Travelling
crop,
too.
eh?
Yeah. No, it
You
was
know?
good.
You guys were sort of all pretty sharp. Eh?
Yeah.
You mentioned anger. Do you get angry much?
Nah,
No?
not really.
What gets you over the top? Or while I put that part of the story on hold, Whānau, what gets Tiare
I
over the
wouldn't say
top?
I get angry. I get frustrated.
Frustrated. So what do you do
Yeah.
when you're frustrated?
Just, I kind of remove myself.
So you just,
Yeah, if you see me getting quiet, I'm probably getting
Yep.
annoyed
Yep.
or frustrated. Probably with myself, to be honest.
okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to sort of come back to the current status quo?
Probably one meal.
One meal?
Yeah.
I like that.
Get some food in or a sleep, and I'm pretty alright
and
after
you're
that.
good. And you're good.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, let's move on to the senior years, 11, 12, 13. How were your senior years?
Yeah.
Did it get even better? Obviously, your junior years were good. How were your senior years?
Yeah, it did get better. My junior years was probably good because like my brothers were there too, so I just felt like I was getting babysat a little bit. Like they not looking after me, but yeah. And then when I was older, kind of got a little bit more independent. Started doing same things though, sports, puna.
Let me ask you about that protection that your brothers gave you.
Yeah.
Like, did you have to ask them to hang out with certain people, or if a certain boy was hanging around you, did you get the old Tiare, stay away from him?
They didn't really talk to me about it, but they'd do it themselves. They'd go on their own tangent and make it known that they didn't want something happening or
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it, eh? And how did you take it? Were you like, oh, well, that's what happens when I'm the rose in the middle of the thorns?
oh, I was just like, it's not my problem. Good luck whoever's there. But they didn't do it often, and they were really nice about it, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, people think having lots of brothers is real scary, and they don't let you talk to anyone, or they don't. Yeah, but nah, they're cool.
I know
They are
having
cool.
I know having Samoan siblings is a little bit different, you know. They're a little bit more violent. Did I say that? I said that aloud, didn't I? That's all good. No, that's cool though. It's good to sort of share those high school experiences with your siblings, eh? You know, I mean, those are memories you have forever, right?
Yeah, and a lot of our friends are like intertwined anyway. So, yeah, like with church and
Yep.
like siblings and yeah, we just all love each other's company, I think.
Groovy. Love it, love it. So senior years, 11, 12, 13, still play sports, still enjoyed it?
Yeah, put a bit more effort into my academics.
I want to ask you about that. I noticed, you know, you've mentioned that a couple of times. Your mum, the way she is, you know, and I say that with all the love in the world because your mum's a real strong academic woman.
Yeah, she loves to learn.
Yep.
Yeah.
How was that for you? Like, was there pressure on her only daughter you know, pushing out those marks, getting to where she needed her to be? Was there?
I think not from her. If anyone had pressure, it was my dad. But it was,
Wow.
yeah. Because I remember when I was in year 10, prize giving, we had Tapairu, the doctor now. She was a guest speaker there, and I remember like thinking, oh my gosh, you sound just like me. She told us like what she was like in high school and stuff, and I was like, whoa, you're so cool. It's like literally me talking. And so at the same time, obviously my dad was there, and then I got a few awards that year, and he was like, came and like talked to me afterwards and just said, like, if you can get these awards when you're not putting in effort, like imagine what you could do if you started putting in effort. And then, yeah, at that prize giving, he was like, yep, you're going to be just like Tapairu as well. So, and I just thought, like, at that time, I didn't really know what I was going to do after high school. And he just said, oh, yeah, we'll just, like, try to aim to do med. And, because at least that way you're going to have good grades or whatever. And then, even if you don't want to do med long term, then at least you'll have good grades to do whatever you want to do.
Yep.
So throughout high school, that was his thing. He was like, yep, you're gonna do med. And so, yeah. So I think if anything, he was like the one who, my mum was obviously supportive and stuff, but he was the one that was like, remember the goal.
I love it.
Yeah.
I got to ask you the question because, I think a lot of people are like this. Are you a daddy's girl?
I do love my dad. Yeah.
That's a yes. Love that because Alana's, daddy's girl. Everyone sort of. It's funny how common it is. How a lot of the boys have. They're really close to their daughters, and their daughters are really close to their dad.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Me and my dad used to go on little daddy-daughter dates, we used to call it. And I just loved it. It was like a little feed with my dad. Like, it was in primary school and stuff.
Yeah.
Every week we'd just go and do something, even if it's just like sitting in the car wash or something. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Love that. Absolutely love that. Year 13, what were some of your achievements in year 13? You were head student, weren't you?
Yeah, I was head girl.
Yep.
Yep, that was fun.
How was that for you?
It was good.
Yeah.
I could never go for it now. I'm a bit more shy now.
Yeah.
But in high school, I just kind of was the type of person just to take every opportunity. And so I was like, they said, oh, do you want to be head girl? I was like, okay, well, might as well go for it. And then got that. So that got me a few opportunities as well. Going to different like leadership courses and stuff.
How was your head girl speech? Do you remember what you spoke about?
I remember I was trying to relate to a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And I remember saying, if you play chess, no, I'm not going to say it.
Say it, Tiare. Say it. If you play chess.
Nah, it's like something like, I'll be the queen on your chessboard or something like that. It was so cringe.
I love that.
I
love it. That's a good one. If you play chess, I'll be the queen on your chessboard.
Yeah.
I actually like that. That's a good line.
If you're going for head girl, it got me in, so.
Hey?
I was just like trying to do stuff like that with different areas that I wasn't really involved in, like chess.
Cool, man. Love it.
Must have worked.
Who did you take to the ball? Did you go school ball? Obviously, you're head girl.
Yeah.
Can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest.
Year 13, I think I took this guy Shorkay.
All right. How many times did you go to the ball? Year 11?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah.
Do you remember all your dates?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, year 11?
Yeah, 11 was Dylan.
Oh, was Dylan? Yep.
Yep. And then year 12 was Zach. And then year 13 was Shorkay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great man. I love that.
Good lineup.
I think I only ever went to one ball and I wasn't even allowed to go to that. But hey, that's another story for another podcast.
I think I went to a few more, just because my parents were doing it. So I just
cool.
went for the lolly bar or helped out Auntie Bing with cooking.
Which one was your favourite ball?
They did one when I was before I even went to high school. Once Upon a Time. I think maybe I was in intermediate. They had a carriage. I remember pink glitter everywhere.
Was that the one where you Cinderella type theme? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like Cinderella. Yeah, even they had one like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe vibe. That was cool too. That era of ball.
Hey, it's got Bo Tahoe written all over it.
That was good.
Nah, awesome. Those are really, really cool memories. What's I suppose your biggest achievement as head girl that you can remember, if I'm to take you back there?
I I just like getting to know everyone, I think. I think it was good to... I was talking to more people than I usually would have restricted myself to, say, in like year 11, year 12. So just, making connections and stuff.
Cool. I've got to ask you, did you have a high school sweetheart? Was there someone you like adored at high school?
Not just one, nah.
No, I like that. Hey, that's cool, man. Because that's high school, right?
Yeah.
It's high school.
Exactly.
Love it. So when you finished year 13,
Mm-hmm.
what was your guys' leavers like that year? I can't remember now. I'm trying to think back.
It was like, it said 886 and then levers. I don't know. I think it was grey.
Yeah. All right. What did you plan on doing? You were always going to uni?
Yeah. Yep. Always going to uni. Most of my friends went to Otago or Waikato. I was the only one who went to Auckland, so that was scary. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, it was because
Did you stay there?
Yeah, I stayed in Auckland. Yeah. My thinking was that it was close enough. Well, to do health-related degrees, most of them you have to go through either Otago or Auckland. And I just felt like Otago was a little bit too far from home. And then Auckland was close enough that I could come home if I needed to or wanted to, but not close enough like Hamilton where I would be back every weekend or anything. Yeah.
Catch the bus, come back every
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Cool stuff. And any challenges? Did you experience many challenges while you were living up there?
Oh, it was just hard because I moved into halls, and my hall was like almost 500 people, and then I went there not knowing anyone, and then I got there and then I realised Shawcat, the one I went to the ball with, was in the same hall, so I was like,
Wow.
at least I've got a friend.
Yep.
And then so it was a bit hard being away from home and all that kind of stuff. But then made new friends, some awesome friends. Yeah.
How often did you come home? Weekends or?
Not every weekend, maybe like every 2 months.
Gee, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but my family did go to Auckland quite a bit. Yep. Whether it was like, even if they were going to the airport, they'd just stop in, have dinner. There was a time there my parents would just come up just to have dinner, and so we'd go to like...
That's cool.
Yeah, my dad's always like, where should we go? Where's the good spots? I'm like, I'm a student, I'm poor, I don't know. I go to
You'll shout there.
Yeah, I get some of the days. That's my treat to myself.
That's cool. That's really awesome to have the support of your parents, in Auckland, just coming out for dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, the drive's not that far these days, right?
Well,
We're so used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And just there's always somebody in Auckland just visiting someone, or there's an event or something. Yeah, or else I just catch the bus home.
Do you always plan on coming back to Tokoroa after you'd finished study?
Yeah, basically.
Home, eh?
Yeah, and I didn't really like Auckland. Oh, it was nice as a student, but I thought long term I could never.
You know what I wonder? I wonder where everyone's going. I always wonder that. Like,
always in a rush, eh?
Even on like Sunday afternoon, like the traffic's still crazy on a Sunday, and you're thinking, where's everyone going, man? Because I just like staying at home on a Sunday, man. Where's everyone going? What's everyone up to?
Yeah.
Definitely not the place for the faint-hearted. Let me ask you a question about your parents. What's it like being the daughter of Tā and Tānau? Because, I mean, your parents are very well known, very sporty parents. I mean, obviously, grew up with your dad. He was touted to be the next All Black back then out of Tokoroa. That was a true story, that. Dad was a very gun sportsman. What's it like being the daughter of them? Do you get much people say, oh, your mum and dad were this, or your dad was this, or your mum was that? Oh,
yeah, they tell me the stories and stuff. Yeah, what you basically just said. And then mum was awesome at basketball and stuff with church college. They're pretty cool parents to have.
Awesome. Also, your uncle, Mr. Lucky Manu.
Oh, yes.
Rest in peace, my cuz. But he was obviously a big part of your guys' life as well.
Yep, yeah, it's like a second dad, really. Yeah.
He's a funny guy too. He's one of the funniest guys I know. One of the funniest guys I know. Just crack up with great memories, but obviously he's missed. You guys sort of always remember him quite often. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
he just
gangster.
would have been 50 years in January.
Yeah.
So we had a nice little birthday around home. Good kai, like he would have liked.
Yeah.
Funny stories. Yeah, he's crack up.
Oh, he is. He's one of the funniest jokers, I tell you. What about being the sister of the great Joseph Manu. How's that for you?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome too. He like spoils us as well.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
He's like one of those people that like, because obviously like he's living a cool lifestyle, so he likes to share that with other people. So we always go over there, invade his house.
Yep.
Good food. Yeah, it takes us like, sometimes I just go there on holidays on my own and just...
That's cool though.
Yeah.
You're the only sister, so
Yeah.
you get to spend time with your brothers. You get to spend time with Joe.
Yeah.
Must be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And just experiencing, that kind of lifestyle, because it's not going to be forever, so it's nice to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I suppose what a lot of people don't realise, he's just a normal bloke.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people go, oh, bro, bro, this, bro, that. I'm just like, oh, yeah. But, he's just got 2 arms and 2 legs like everyone else. And
Yeah, he still has to do dishes when he comes home and all that kind of stuff. Still cooks dinner at the end of a busy day. And yeah.
You still have those values. You're still just the typical Tokoroa who...
Yeah, he's still exactly the same, even with all, like, when we're out and about and everyone's like, can we take a photo and stuff? It's just funny because he's, like, we go to dinner and then people come out and he's like, oh, yeah, and then he comes and sits down and we just start talking like normal and stuff. Yeah.
It is. It's funny. There must be plenty of pressure on living that type of lifestyle, but, your brother thoroughly deserves it. He's done
Yeah.
Do you meet a lot of his teammates?
Yeah, love it.
How are they?
They're awesome. They're cool too, yeah. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
They're either like, there's 2 different types that we meet anyway. There's either like the gamers, they're always playing on the game, so they're like, they're good friends with Kanye and that too. And there's like the rappers, so they like, they go in the studio too.
I see that,
Yeah.
I see that. Very, very cool. Crack up, actually. What about your other brothers? What's your relationship like with Denzel, your oldest brother?
Yeah, he's good. He just moved home. He's cool too. He's always been, another good older brother looking after us all. And now with the son and everything, it's been pretty cool having them home, and he's so cute, my nephew as well. And then the twins are good. Brooke's out on his mission.
Cool.
Yeah, so definitely an example in that field. And then Kane's been training hard. Oh, when we went to the beach or something, I was like thinking, I need to get on your training program or something. God,
that's crazy. Yeah. Is he still with the Roosters?
I think so. I don't know. I don't really know.
Crazy. Yeah. It's funny. Your 2 younger brothers, they seem so different, but they're twins.
Yeah, they are very different. Yeah,
you'd think, because most twins I know, they literally live out of each other's pocket, if that makes any sense, and they do the same things. But look at your 2 younger brothers, they're like chalk and cheese, which is crack up.
Yeah, I think and it's probably like they make up for it for being twins. So like, for example, Brooklyn was a bit more outgoing, a bit more talkative, and then Kane's a little bit more quiet and stuff, so they kind of balance each other.
I was keen on giving your brother a job here at one stage, eh?
Oh, I think you told me about that, yeah.
Up to.
Maybe, he's back in November, so...
Come work for me. Hey. And then obviously he has the relationship with my kids. Like, is your dad serious, man? Nah, man, he's funny. Because in this game, humour takes you a long way. You got to have any type of humour. Yeah. And you can't be shy using that humour. You just got to use it. And he's
pretty out of the gate, eh?
Hey, he's that guy. But yeah, it was pretty tough. Even like the old mutts at the pool. I've been trying to drag him in here for ages. He just won't come. Mutts. He's just like, oh no, nah, Mutts. Come on, Mutts.
I want to hear you on it.
Come on, Mutts. Need you, bruh. No, that's cool. So, you 4 brothers. Let me ask you about church life, because I know you guys are very, very religious. You're a Mormon. And how's that for you? How have you been? How's the faith going?
Yeah, I was born into the church, so met some awesome people along the way. And love it. Love the values, lines me and stuff. So
that's one thing I love about the Mormon whānau, and I always say this: they're very tight. Very tight.
Especially here,
faith. They're just real.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'd wish that upon other religions to have that sort of tightness, but that's one thing I give to the Mormons, man. They're real close. They have a real tight bond, and they do a lot of things together too, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I think. Anyway, pretty cool. Have I missed anything out? Is there anything else that's intriguing about you, Tiare? Hey?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, how old are you now?
25.
25!
So old.
25!
Yeah.
20, see? Producers look 25. Can I remember when I was 25? That's a while ago, but
Yeah.
25. Where do you want to be by the time you're 30? Married? Kids?
Maybe.
No,
Just
maybe?
happy. Yeah.
Just happy? I like that, eh?
Yeah.
I like
Pretty
that.
simple I am.
Anyone special in your life?
My nephew Tar's pretty
I love
special
it.
to me.
See? You strike me as the individual that, hey, and I say this a lot, you know, only yourself can make yourself happy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
strike me as that person that, you know, as long as everything's good in your space, family's good,
Yeah.
you know, your nephew's good, you're good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that. Actually, it's been a real interesting catch up with you, Tiare, getting to know you a little bit better. 25, man, that's
Yeah.
crazy, girl. That's crazy. You've done so much for someone who's 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know,
was at uni for 5 years.
that's crazy. And I feel like you've been in the pharmacy forever.
Yeah. How long
Not
have
that I
been
go
here?
there often, Whānau. I'm healthy as. Really healthy.
I just qualified, and then the year before that I did my internship, so 2 years.
Yeah.
And then the summer before that I was there as a student.
See, that's why it seems like you've been there forever.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, it's been
Great
good.
place to work, though. Mike's a good boss to have.
He's good. He looks after me. Yeah.
That's the one. Mike's a good bloke. He's an awesome bloke. But yeah, it's a real pleasure actually to catch up with you to hear a little bit about you and where you've been and the amazing things you do in our community. Because that's what the podcast is all about. Amazing young people that are Pacifica Māori that are just doing it, man. Just doing epic things in our little small community here of Tokoroa. But before we wrap things up, I want to play a little game with you. You okay with that?
Sure.
Oh, I like it.
Scary.
I like it scary.
What kind of game is this?
So generally how the game works is it's one or the other. You pick one or the other, right?
Okay.
Or I'll ask you a question and you answer it. Okay? So let's play the game, whānau, with our special guest today, Tiare, all right? Now the game's very simple. We'll start it nice and easy, okay?
Okay.
So if I was to say to you apples or pears, what are you?
Apples.
Apples. Really? Hard apples? Soft apples?
Crunchy. The
Any
jazz
particular
one.
brand? The jazz ones.
ones are good.
I like it. Okay. Let's go mangoes or pawpaws.
Mangoes.
You're a mango girl, eh?
Yep. If anyone knew my grandmother, they'd know mangoes all the way.
Oh, I'll tell you, I was in Melbourne a couple of weeks ago and, man, the amount of mangoes that people were eating was crazy.
Yeah, that's like in Sydney. Last time we went, it was like $10 a box.
The old crazy prices,
I
eh?
know, right? And they're just sitting there.
And I found out when I was in Melbourne that mangoes gives you cramps.
Well, there you go.
I Googled it, obviously, and Google told
Next
me.
pharmacist, Whānau.
I didn't eat it. I only had one, though. But
You need
everyone else,
health advice?
Hey, everyone else around me that was eating just a whole stack load of them, I got cramps last night. Oh, maybe eating too many mangoes gives you cramps.
I'll remember that when
Yeah,
someone comes in for
apparently,
cramps.
yeah, hard up, mangoes. All right, let's get to rashes or twisties.
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 Yeah, twisties.
Twisties? All
I
right,
think so.
like that. Wendy's or Carl's Jr.?
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Particular
Yeah.
burger you like there?
Oh, I usually get the mates rates.
What's in a mates rates?
Just the cheeseburger one.
Yeah?
And then a small frosty.
Wow.
Chocolate.
We'll try that one next time we go there. Eh?
My auntie takes me all the time, so I love it.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Here's one I get a bit of stick over, but all good. KFC or CFC?
Oh.
See, I love that pause. That pause does it for me.
Oh, I just can't get past the wicked wings.
See? KFC.
KFC.
See?
Yeah.
Got a bit of stick to... Anyway, I won't even go there, but...
Don't hate me,
Hey,
please.
Got a bit of steak last time. Anyway, yeah, KFC it is. All right, Macca's or BK?
Probably BK, maybe? I
BK?
don't know.
I like it. You're not a
Not
Macca's
really.
girl?
Oh,
Sometimes.
they're just both like,
They're both average.
yeah.
All right, love that. What's your go-to anyway, BK, if you're to rock up to the drive-thru after
Oh, it
this?
depends how I feel. Sometimes I want a Whopper if
Yeah.
I want a meat, or their barbecue rodeo is good.
Barbecue Radio. Have you tried their
Or their BK chicken is good.
BK chicken?
Basically,
Have you tried their plant-based burgers?
no.
They actually
you?
taste really
Is it
real.
good?
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
I love the Rebel Whopper.
Are you going vegan, are you?
No, I just like it because mum's a vegetarian, so
Oh, okay.
I'll always go there and get a Rebel Whopper, but then I'll add cheese and bacon. Even though I don't eat pork, but I'll just add bacon.
Oh, chicken bacon.
That's what I tell everyone, or streaky bacon. But that's pork. No, it's not. That's streaky bacon. Anyway, that's another story. Here we go. Turkish or Vietnamese?
Oh, I love Vietnamese food.
I know you do.
Yeah. My dad knows all the good Vietnamese spots.
It was funny when I went to watch the 2019 Grand Final because I went to support my Raiders, obviously.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that was so devastating that night.
Yeah.
The first place they took me to was, hey, man, let's go to this Vietnamese place. They make the best banh mi's, man. So,
oh, yeah.
away
Hong
we
Ha.
Hey,
That's
dear,
good.
that's the one. Yeah,
That's always our
yeah.
first stop off the airplane.
Hey, but you obviously
Okay.
like Turkish too.
I do. But I love Auntie Lani's Turkish in Toto.
Yeah, that's pretty gangster, eh?
Yeah. So if you're putting that
Yeah.
up there,
Auntie
then I have
Lani's,
to go
yeah,
with-
let's go Auntie Lani's Turkish and Vietnamese.
Auntie Lani's Turkish.
Yeah, that is gangster, eh?
That's
Like,
so
seriously,
good. Yeah.
I say to people, her Turkish is
Yeah. It's so
like
good.
it's proper. It's just,
Yeah.
hey, no disrespect to the boys here because I know you watch this and I love you guys too. But yeah, Auntie Lani's Turkish.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I haven't been to many Turkish places though.
Oh, when you go to some authentic ones, you know,
Yeah.
it's real good. It's just the ones who...
The
with
Toke one
cost
is
of
really
living,
good as well.
Yeah, Toke one's good. Just the cost of living, sometimes they cut a few corners. But hey, it is what it
Yeah.
is, eh? All right, let's go hangi or umu.
I love stuffing and the hanging.
Stuffing in
And
the
probably
hangi.
probably because my dad keeps making hangi lately.
Does he?
Yeah, so
Chair.
it's just the
Man, your
latest.
dad's changed. He's a golfer now. He's got his
Oh,
own
I
golf
know.
cart. He's into hangis.
He loves it. Yeah.
I hear he's just close to Tiger Woods these days.
Oh,
Hey?
you'd think the amount of time he spends out there.
Oh,
I just went
Jenny.
out with him on
Did you? How did he go?
Saturday. Yeah, he's good. I think he was getting a bit frustrated with me.
Yeah, I went out on Saturday afternoon, first time in like a year. I was more a golf coach than I was actually hitting the ball because,
I just like
couldn't
driving
even
the
connect.
cart.
do you?
I'm not really.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, it's usually Carney and Dad that's into that.
I need to hook up with your dad one day and go
Go on the
golf
cart.
with him, eh? Yeah.
Don't be walking around.
Come on, let's do the cart there, my man, my guess. Okay, let's go raw fish or mussel fritter.
No,
See?
that's the one that's got me.
Hey,
My dad's raw fish is the best. Or Auntie Bing's. Auntie Bing's ones is
Yeah.
really good as well. Probably that raw fish.
raw fish.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to. However,
Yeah. Well, my
However.
favourite mussel fritter is from the Otara markets.
Yep.
Um.
real
But-
good.
Yeah, it's just I'm the type. If I ever see mussel fritters on the menu, I will always order it.
Yep.
But it's really hard to get a good one these days.
I hear.
Yeah.
I hear. I tried a nice one at the Patararu Festival over the weekend. Last weekend.
Yeah, was it good?
Was good. Love your kai actually. Gave me
Oh, okay. I haven't tried
blast.
their one.
yeah, very nice, very
Yeah.
crispy on the outer and
Yeah, but
moist and
once you
soft on
try
the outer. Eh?
that
It's
raw
good.
fish, they're so good at making it.
Ooh, love it. All right, let's go. Let's try protein. Lamb or pork?
Lamb.
Lamb all day, eh?
Yeah.
All day.
SDA.
Hey, yeah, love it.
No bacon.
Just pork crackle. I don't eat pork, just the pork crackle. Let's see if I can trip you up a little bit. Fried bread or donuts?
Donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah.
All right.
Mama Numia's or Auntie Bing's again.
All right, beautiful. Okay, let's move into the body. Okay. All right, body wash or soap
Body wash.
all day.
Yeah, I got dry skin, so
Any
it
particular
irritates me.
brand?
I like the QV range. QV.
Nice.
Available
nice.
at Unichem Pharmacy Tokoroa.
There
Might
you
be
go.
a sponsor.
Unichem Pharmacy Tokoroa. I'm going to get Mike to sponsor my next
The
podcast.
gentle wash is
Hey,
a good one.
Love it, love it. Okay, floss or no floss?
Floss.
How long does it
Yeah.
take you to floss?
A while. Oh, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I
suppose-
probably don't do it right, to be honest.
All right. But when you do it, you sort of become better and better at it, right?
And it just feels better.
Better.
I think.
I feel you. Colgate or McLean's?
Colgate.
All day. All day. But it's funny, I've got all these abbreviations on my phone. I can't even remember what they were. Don't you like that? What was that one? That was, I don't know, but I'm going to miss it out. Netflix or Neon?
Netflix. I don't
Yeah?
have Neon.
You don't?
No.
What's your go-to at the moment on Netflix? Are you in a series at the moment? Or?
I've been watching Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. What's that about?
It's like these two people go into like separate rooms and they like talk to each other and they don't see each other. And
Okay.
so they like go around to different rooms and they just see if there's a love connection.
Wow, is that a series or a movie?
It's a series.
Series?
Yeah.
What is it? Love is
Love is Blind.
going home tonight to check out Love is Blind, mate. Have a look at that, hey?
It's funny. Yeah.
Tiare said it's good to watch, so yeah.
Oh, I
sounds
didn't
good.
say it's good to watch. I
Hey?
just said I watch it.
You watch. What
This
is your
isn't a
favorite?
recommendation.
What is your favorite Netflix series that you've watched so far? Is there one that sticks out?
I love Money Heist
All right.
and I love the originals. I don't think that's on Netflix anymore, but
Right.
Money Heist is
Money
so
Heist?
good. That's
All
my
right.
favourite.
In there. Okay, let's get into the sporting questions.
Okay.
Okay, rugby or rugby league?
Rugby is more fun to play, and then league is more entertaining to watch for me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so which moves me on to my next question. The All Blacks or the Kiwis?
I have to go the Kiwis because
Of course.
I've got to support Joe.
Hey, wasn't that last game just absolutely fantastic?
Yeah, it was good. Was
Hey?
it the one in Hamilton?
Yeah,
It was
hard
good,
out.
man. Good vibe in the crowd too.
Oh, I tell you, it
Yeah.
was mean. I actually, for the first time, bought some seats way up the top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a view!
Yeah, it was good.
What a view! It was a great game. Actually, absolutely loved it. Kiwis all day. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say Kiwis too, just quietly.
Yeah.
League boy. Okay, let's get into some politics. I love it. We're going all over the place. We're getting into some politics. National or Labour?
that one.
I'm not saying who you voted for. Who would you pick if you
I
had to
know.
pick National or Labour?
Pass.
Pass. Okay.
Party mode as well.
Māori Party or the Greens?
Yeah, no. I'm not.
She's not political. New Zealand First or ACT?
Oh,
It's one or the other, eh?
neither. I don't know.
Neither. She's not
To
political.
be honest, it's only because I'm not as well informed as I should be. I
Okay.
voted. Everyone vote whānau, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'll be attacked for my.
Okay. I've got a serious question for you then.
Okay.
We're getting towards the end of the game, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Serious question for you. If you were mayor of Tokoroa, what would you change? There you go. There's a serious question.
That
If
is
you were mayor of
serious.
Tokoroa, what would you change?
I don't know. Maybe more scholarships.
More scholarships?
Yeah.
I like that.
Lower rates.
Lower-
I don't even pay rates, but apparently lower rates.
You hear that, Gary Puku Petley?
You hear it, Josiah
Lower
Tukatoa,
rates.
the councillor.
More
give it
scholarships? Hey, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
why not? Yeah. Cousin Joe? Well, up to. But, hey, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in studios with us for the podcast. The first one for 2024.
Thank you for having me.
And no, it's been actual pleasure to know the amazing things that you're doing in our community at only 25, the amazing things you've done already, and where your life's going to take you over the next 5 to 10 years. So we do ask you to come back and visit and tell all your friends to, what is it like? I don't even know how the
Like,
yarn
comment,
goes.
subscribe.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just awesome having you in your girl. So appreciate your time today. And
Thanks for having me. It's
no.
been awesome.
all good. You take care of yourself, and we'll catch up real soon.
Awesome. Thanks.
There we have it, whānau. That is the first podcast for 2024. Again, my thanks to Nescafe who sponsor this podcast. Again, check out their awesome sugar-free range, the chocolate hazelnut mocha and the vanilla malt latte. Again, for a 20% discount, get along to their website, www.nescafe.com, and use the keyword RV957. My name is Dr. Fresh. I'll be back very soon again, coming at you with another podcast. Till then, take care.
Podcast.